Congratulations. What was your thought process as you built that lead and were able, and I guess it ended before you thought it would, but what was helping you get control of that match?
Yeah, it's never easy seeing an opponent retire like that, especially Domi. He's a great guy. But yeah, I was just trying to keep focused, just trying to keep concentrated in the match and play my game.
When were you first aware that he was off colour?
I would say somewhere in the middle of the first set, when I saw he wasn't serving as strong as he usually is, when he was serving 160, 150 kilometres on his serve. I saw that something wasn't really wrong and I needed to take advantage of that. Yeah, and I just tried to keep focused.
Do you keep an eye on the kilometre clock when he's serving?
Well, not really. Well, like I could feel the pace coming.
You've had about an hour for this to sink in. Can you believe that you're in the third round of the Australian Open?
No, not really. It hasn't sunk in yet, but yeah, I did my recovery and I'm just gonna keep looking forward and just preparing for the next round.
What did you make of the big occasion, tough opponent, big vocal crowd, plenty of pressure?
I didn't really feel much pressure, to be honest. I just wanted to go out there and enjoy the moment and just soak in the experience, really. Yeah, and the crowd was amazing, like always. The Aussie crowd are the best crowd.
What do you know about
Excuse me, sorry.
You said before the match that you lived for the big stage. I think that was the quote, and playing against a big opponent. So now that you've had that taste, Melbourne Arena, dominant team, even though the match did finish the way it did, you got a taste of it. What was it like?
Oh, it was unreal. You know, I really enjoy playing on these big stadiums with massive crowds. So yeah, it's just a great experience, really.
And what do you know about your next opponent, Lucas Pouille?
Yeah, he's a great player. So he's a solid top 20 player, to be honest, with his level. I'm just going to go there, just play my game like usual, and just keep concentrated.
Alexei, can you tell us sort of how you prepared over summer? I understand you were working here in Melbourne, were you, with some of the other Australian boys?
Well, yeah, the first part of pre-season, I ended my career after, my season after Basel. So I ended it pretty early, and yeah, I spent my first part of pre-season in Muratoglu Tennis Academy with a lot of players, and Stefanos was there, Rudy Mollica was there, and you know, we had a great first part of the pre-season, and then mid-December we came to Australia, and I was hitting with the Aussie boys. Yeah.
It's been a big start to the year for Alex de Minaur. What's it like, same age and going on a similar run at the moment? Is it pretty good to share it with him?
Yeah. Alex had an unbelievable week last year and is just carrying it on this week. Yeah, it's great. It's great to have two players the same age and, you know, who grew up together, you know, playing one of the best tennis.
One of the people you hit with at a different time at the Muratoglu Academy was Serena. I know you're one of the guys who's hit with her. I'm curious how that came about and what that experience was like, sharing the court with her. Yeah,
it was a great experience. You know, she's a legend of the game. So just to hit with a legend, especially Serena, it really gave me a great experience, and she gave me some tips after the hit. So it was great. Yeah.
What tips she gave you?
You know, just stay focused, just to keep concentrated during this period.
Are you sort of putting any caps on where you can go with this? I mean, you say that you love the big stage, and obviously you've got the game. Do you feel like is it too early in your career to, you know, go deep into this tournament?
Well, right now I'm just prepared for the next round. I'm just going to be focusing on the match ahead, and if I get through that round, you know, it'll be great. But I'm going to be focusing solely on the next round.
And Alex Bolt, did you catch the end of his match?
Yeah,
he was pretty excited.
I just watched match point. Yeah, you know, seeing Bolty doing so well is just great.
So just one thing on Serena, just trading balls with her. What was the experience like of just feeling her ball, and after, I'm sure you'd seen her on TV and stuff before.
Yeah.
What was it actually like, sort of sizing her up as a player across the net?
Yeah, it was an amazing experience, as I said. But yeah, the balls were coming. The balls were really good coming from her, and honestly, I expected that from her because she's an unbelievable player. So yeah, as I said, the experience was unbelievable.
you'll come away with at least $150,000 after this match. Any thoughts on what you might spend it on?
Nah, on travel. Got to keep it in tennis. So yeah, I'm not going to go too berserk with the money. Just going to keep it on travelling.
Alex de Minaur said last night that his 19-year-old thing to do is to go and get acai bowls morning after games. What do you do after a win like tonight?
I've never actually had an acai bowl, so I don't know what they taste like. But yeah, I'm just gonna go home, try and get some rest, try and get some sleep. Yeah, and just focus. And starting from tomorrow, I got doubles in the afternoon, and I'm gonna focus on that, and then just focus on my singles on Saturday, I think. Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you've been working on? Your mobility around the court looks really sharp. Is that something that's improved a lot in the last sort of year or 6 months?
I would say that's something I've had for a long time. It was more on improving the serve, the percentage of first serve in, so the consistency. I think I was doing that really well in the first and second round and today. Yeah, and basically when my coach Rowan came in, he 6 months ago he said you got to work on your backhand. So for the longest time we've been working on our backhand. We're still working on my backhand. So, and I think it's improved a lot.
Is there a player you model your game on?
Yeah. Well, I grew up watching Del Potro, so seeing him win the 2010 US Open, I think it was amazing. And yeah, ever since then, I've been playing like Del Potro.